Yes, sir. It is the 28th of September. What's going on? I'm back up in it. Peace and love to the club. It's yours truly. It's yours truly. This is going to be a quick one. I feel like I did not cover this a long time ago, which I should have covered a long time ago. And this is how Savor Life Yearly even begun, right? And where it actually started, well, technically it started here in Virginia, but where it technically started was in good old, sweet old Brooklyn, Brownsville, Brooklyn. You know, to try to make a long story short, you know what I'm saying, my household was, I guess you could say, it was okay at times, it was fucked up sometimes, and it was just really, really bad sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And one of the few things that was bad in my eyes, that all of the siblings wasn't together for like a good period of time, for a long period of time, or at least it should have been longer, but we wasn't together a long period of time. We wasn't in the same house for a long period of time. Somebody was always not there. Like the majority was there, then again it wasn't. But like it was like a good set period of time when we was all there. And then, you know, people did their own thing, people made their own decisions and stuff like that. But I always liked family. I love family. I love my family. That's the way I always been. You know what I'm saying? I love being around family. I have a huge family. If anybody know the fam, I have a huge family. You know what I'm saying? Cousins galore, aunties, uncles, you know what I'm saying, nieces, nephews. It's just a lot. It's a lot. So, always cherish my siblings, man. From my older sister, shouts out to you. Big sis, what's going on? Hope everything is well. To the bros, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to call them names out, but y'all already know the names. If y'all know me, y'all already know the names. If you don't know the names, then I don't know what to tell you. But to the bros, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like, I can't recall which year it was, but it was just like one was gone, and then the other was kind of gone, and then it was just, you know, it was just like, it looked like a certain way at a certain time, and I always wanted all of us to be together. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are blessed to go through their whole childhood, adolescence, teenage years, high school, middle school, all that with all their siblings. Especially if you got a lot of them, like 6, 7, hell, even 3, even 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what everybody would want. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as you want to grow with your mother and father. You know what I'm saying? But it was just, growing up, it just is what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the oldest did what he did, went away, didn't see him for a minute. And then it was like, when one went, almost like you kind of, on like the outside looking in, you can see like the second oldest was leaning towards that, you know, in and out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of ordeal. You know, growing up in Brooklyn, man, that you know, it had its good times, had its great times, and you know, it had its fucked up times. It had a lot of fucked up times. You know what I'm saying? It was just people had to pay for their decisions. You know, certain type of decisions. So the picture you see now, right? The names is on there. This is back when my mom's had, if I remember correctly, she had a dark green Plymouth Voyager, right? Fucking love that car. And we used to take trips all the time. all the time to Long Island. Take trips all the time to Long Island. I used to love those trips to Wyandanch, you know what I'm saying? Go see the cuz. Shout out to the cousins that still live in Wyandanch. Y'all know who y'all are. Used to go over there all the time. Loved going over there. For some odd reason, just to have a blast. Be outside, chucking rocks and shit. It used to be fun. Especially during the summer, man. Just going out there, staying outside till like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm like 8, 9 years old. Man, like, it was like the perfect, well, semi-perfect childhood. Let me just say that, semi-perfect childhood. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, see my aunts and uncles and stuff like that. They up there playing card games and shit. They ain't really worried about us. They like, man, they alright. They ain't gonna go nowhere and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We outside chilling and stuff. But I used to always wanted to have all my bros together. Even my sis, you know what I'm saying? But my sis was like kind of older, so you know what I'm saying, her going off and having her own life, you know what I'm saying, it was expected, you know what I'm saying. It was like, all right, so she about to go ahead and do this, and you know what I'm saying, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying, like we all here though, so it's all fine and everything like that. But you know, the bros though, when we was all in the house, like it just felt good. Felt good. And if anybody got any siblings out there that they haven't seen in a while, you know what I'm saying, like, and then like when you finally get back around them, like like that feeling like, yo, it's my little bro, or yo, this my big bro. Like, man, you remember this time, you remember that time. It was just like crazy. And then like you start like reminiscing and whatnot, and you know, it just felt right. It really just felt right. So this is where Savor Life Yearly started, because I thought about having people a part of this that I wanted to keep close to me, that I didn't want to go anywhere. And it was really based off character. It was really based off how we meshed together. I didn't want to be friends and I didn't want to be close with anybody that was like just like me. I didn't want anybody close to me that was just like me. I wanted somebody that had their own image and had their own characteristics and all that, and can get me, and at the same time I can get them. You know what I'm saying? And this is where it started, because of it was almost like a want, it was like a need. Like, I didn't want to like replace my brothers, because there is no replacing them. If you knew my bros, there's no replacing them niggas. I promise you, nobody in the world can replace them niggas. Like, they're like one of a kind, personality one of a kind, everything about them one of a kind, like just one of a kind. So there's no replacing them at all. It's just the fact that not having them around as much as I want them to really took a toll. Really took a toll in growing up, and just really like, it was almost like not having them, and then like when they came around, and then like when they was around, I gave them extra love. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you need, I got you. Don't worry about it. Whatever you need, I got you. Don't worry about it. Type of ordeal. Because it was almost like almost gave up that feel like, I don't know how long you're gonna be around. And it wasn't like a bad thing, like, man, you step out of here, something bad gonna happen to you. It's just one of those, like, you step up out of here, I don't know what next time I'm gonna see you, because you out and about, you doing you living life, you making your decisions and stuff like that. So that's the way it was for me. So fast forward, the technical origin, shout out to the bro Adam, the technical origin, right? I'm sitting in Amazon. I used to work at Amazon. I'm sitting at Amazon at the table, and I'm sitting there chatting up, eating my little so-called lunch, but it wasn't really lunch. Like, I used to, like, And like Amazon, they used to have these fucking vending machines. Vending machines was rip-offs, straight rip-offs, like getting all my money. And like they used to have like, what was it called? The big ass burger, but they spell ass for like two Z's, whatever the case may be, whatever. It's just something that took care of the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the nigga was hungry, so it's just something that just took care of the job. So I'm sitting there with the bro Adam and stuff like that. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about, yo, I really like how this go. I really like this word. And I was looking at the word S.L.Y, and then I was looking at things like the definition and what it actually meant. And like when I was looking at it, I'm like, well, those ain't really bad things. They could be deemed to be bad. They could seem bad. They could be used in a negative way, but they not. It's not really negative. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, well, just can't keep it like that. Think about breaking it up. And I don't know, it just came to me. It's just something that just came to me. You know? I didn't really bite off somebody else, and I was like, well, this person says that word, but they mean it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up. It was just something that just came to me. And, you know, I just went home one time and, you know, I'm looking at Mookie. I'm looking at my wife Mookie, and I'm like, look, you know, I'm actually thinking about getting a business license. And you know what I'm saying? She looking at me and she's like, yeah. Now, mind you, this back in like 2014, 2015. She's like, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. Do that. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Really, you know what I'm saying? Backing your boy up. She's like, yeah, go ahead and do that. And then like I told her the name. It just got like a ring to it. Now, the social club part, the reason why I wanted to incorporate it being a social club, now that came from Mom Dude. Mom Dude told me this wild ass story about how back in her heyday that she was a part of a social club. Now, when I say heyday, I'm talking like 50s, 1950s, 1960s. No, 70s. Talking about the 70s, early mid 70s. We talking about around that time when social clubs was like it. You was a part of a social club. That shit was popping. Y'all did what y'all did. Y'all went out. Y'all was together, or y'all had matching this. Y'all had matching that. Fucked people up. Through parties and stuff like that. Like, and I felt like that was a feel that I kind of had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always was able to bring people together, and like we was all able to have a good time. You know, it was all like it wasn't no problems. And then like I had people around me that would just like, you know, that would literally do things for me. And I ain't talking like, oh, you know, I need you to go do something negative. I need you to do something that might go ahead and get you locked up. Ain't nothing like that. I wouldn't put nobody in no position like that to do something like that for me. I wouldn't really do that. But it was ready though. It was ready. That's why I got the core right now. You know what I'm saying? I actually tried over the years to bring people into the fold, but when you got something like this that just came from you through your mind, imagination just came up out of you, and this is what came out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I found out that you gotta protect it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the wrong people involved in something like this that was like really organic, that just came from just love and like imagination and just a true want. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you had the wrong people involved in it, it could fuck the whole thing up. It really could, man. Like, I think I had a true taste of how this could honestly be if you look back. If you decide to go on SoundCloud and you look at the previous episodes, right? I think it's an episode on there called "Be More Sly." We was at the Baltimore Harbor. This is years ago. This is years ago. Maybe about 2-3 years ago, or maybe four. I'm not sure. Maybe 3 years ago. And like the picture that we have is like all of us got on shirts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like we was walking around in the harbor like, like we was actually like it was an actual fold. You know what I'm saying? Like we was. It felt good. I ain't gonna lie to you. It felt good. I actually looked at that picture the other day. I was like, yo, we was on it. We all had our shirts, all had the joints popping on the back and stuff like that. I was like, yo, this is nice. And, I'm trying to get back in the feel of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here doing a dolo now. You know what I'm saying? For right now, until the core come back, the core get that one. If they don't, then they don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like they always gonna be a part of Savor Life Yearly. They always gonna be a part. They ain't going nowhere. Always a part of it. But I just feel as though I want more of this. I have a vision of what I'm doing now. I have a vision for this. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, you know what I'm saying? This is just the beginning. So, it's all about like a certain level of friendship, like kind of like borderline family, you know what I'm saying? But it got its own. It's pretty much family. Pretty much family. Because everybody's a part of it. It is family. Which is the crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's family is a part of it. But, this idea started from my early years in Brooklyn. Like, just really having that bond with my bros and my sister, and it's almost like it's like the weirdest relationship. It's like that weird aspect of the relationship. Like we could be apart for so long, for years, and then once we get back together, it's like we just seen each other yesterday, and we've been seeing each other every single day. It's like we ain't take a day off. We just get back together. It's like a river. It's like a big ass river. Like we just flowing through wherever, however we get together, man, cracking up. It's just all love. And every time the club get together, what is it? All love. All love. Always love. Always a good time. Always laughs. Always down with the shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And if you've been around us, then you know how we get down. We have the most maximum fun with little room for error and bullshit. Little error and little bullshit, I promise you. The maximum fun with little error and little bullshit, man. But I just wanted to come on here. This is a quick little joint. It's mad late. Like I've been trying to do different things and stuff like that. Like I had some ideas, and this is one of the things I'm gonna talk about on a later episode. But this is just something that I wanted to do. One little quick little joint. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too serious, nothing too long. But I appreciate everybody that's listening. I appreciate everybody that's supporting on Instagram, Facebook. That just a simple like, a simple thumbs up. It's cool. Simple like, simple thumbs up is cool. I love it. It helps me to say someone's paying attention, someone appreciates somebody going forward with their own thingamajiggy, this thing of ours, this baby of mine, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my baby right here, and I'm going to protect it. We going to protect it. And we going to keep moving forward. So I appreciate y'all listening. But it's the oranges, man. It started in Crooklyn. It started at Howard. Started in Brownsville, man. And I just wanted to keep that feel. So when we get back together, and we are gonna get back together, me, Noodles, Ty, Jazzo, Tish, when we all get in the same building, the same spot, it's gonna be motherfucking. It's gonna be an overload of energy, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. I already know it. I have thoughts about it every other day, if not every day. Sometimes when I daydream, I literally daydream about when we all gonna be sitting in the same spot, same house, same room. What we gonna say to each other? What we gonna do? How we gonna act? Shit, it's gonna be amazing. But until then, I'm gonna be pushing forward. I'm gonna be an ambassador. Denzel, Noodle's gonna be it. Tish gonna be it. Jazz gonna be it. Tyreek, hold your head, baby. I love you always, big bro. Love you always, man. It's gonna be alright, man. We waiting patiently. You heard? It's yours truly. Peace and love to the club. Shout out to the club, man. And I'm out.